is what it is, brand new. And we probably find that that doesn't burn.
It's got to be natural fire.
Yeah. Then last year's, I think the year before's winner was the air carton. The other one you can get apart from air carton is sometimes you go to, I don't visit them because I'm on a diet, McDonald's or something like that, you can see. And they have the McDonald's diet. They have what they put the drinks into. Sometimes it's that, this sort of cardboardy stuff, that's quite good to keep as well. So grab those off your kids. The next one we've got is wood chips. You can see here, just plain wood chips. Then we've got pine needles. Then we've got corrugated cardboard. Now Grant reckons he used this yesterday and it stayed in smoke for 50 minutes. Yeah.
There's a challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
If you had it too tight though, I did some the other day, it was too tight, it didn't stay smoking.
And then we've got rotten wood.
Did it 3 times.
Yeah.
And then we've got another one called liquid amber, which is this here.
That's not liquid amber, that's magnolia.
No, liquid M is the cameras.
Yeah.
Liquid amber's the little ones. That's
You
magnolia.
might be aware, I do training, beekeeping courses. This is a smoker that's been dearly loved. And one thing that we encourage you to do is put a bung in front, even if it's a cork or something to go and put it out. And I also like to have that clip there to clip it shut. Now, in one of my roles in the beekeeping world, I used to visit commercial beekeepers, and one commercial beekeeper was very proud. He showed me the deck of his truck. Well, what was left of it?
Yeah.
Because the air was rushing through here on the back of his tray and set fire to the back of his truck. It's like a flamethrower coming out the back. And I had somebody else visit me, and they showed me the back of their ute. Where they've been out doing beekeeping and used their smoke and left it in the back of their ute, and then gone and came home to their own bees. When they came back, he saw the ute's windows were quite cloudy, and he opened up the back of it and it started to melt the back guards over the sort of tyres in the back of his ute. So I've heard this quite a few times of people setting fire. Another one is your shed. You know, you may have a bit of a breeze and it can also set sheds and things on fire as well. So it's ideal if you can. An old cork is good. This one here is an old queen cup, which we just drill a hole in and then just push in the front there. You'll see there's corks in these ones. This is the club one here. Peter's one's here somewhere. Peter's this one here, got a handle on it.
I just sit on my 40
So you can buy smokers with guards, and they're there for a reason, because these get really, really hot. Now somebody I was talking to went to another bee club, and they were doing a demonstration, and they asked him to pick the smoker up and pass it to them. And he went like that, and didn't have a guard on it, and he burnt the tips of his fingers. So yeah, they do get very, very hot. The guard's on there for that obvious reason, and that there, not only to hang in your shed, but the idea is it hangs off the side of your box. So as you're manipulating, the smoke's wafting across the bees. It doesn't become a bit of pain because you change it. If you're anything like me, I get my smoke and I put it around behind me on the other hive. And when I go to use the damn thing, it's gone out.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea of that hook. Is so it sits on the side of your hive, the smoke either right or left hand side, depends which way the wind's blowing, and it blows across your bees. The other thing about that is it reminds you to give it a puff because it's inside. There's different sorts of bellows out there on the market, so you know it becomes your choice and it really becomes your budget. We have little baby smoke. For somebody who maybe's got a top bar hive, who doesn't want a lot, you know, to have a lot of smoke. We have a medium smoker. Oops, sorry. the medium smoker, and then we have a large. Do you all remember Tim the Toolman Taylor?
Yep.
How he always modified things?
Yeah.
Well, this is my Tim the, somebody bought this today, but I love this. This is Tim the Toolman Taylor's. Everything's cool. How many people saying here now I want one? Yeah. There's only one problem. The day your bees go feral, oh shit, battery's flat.
Lack of planning on your
But
part.
they're quite easy to get to your batteries. Oh, I love it.
Is it just an ordinary battery?
I think it's two triple A's or something like that. The other thing that's inside your smoker that you should be aware of is this little baby here.
Yeah, the plate.
Now, when you buy your smoker, the legs on these are down. And the amount of people that come back and say that the smoker doesn't work is because they haven't pulled the legs up to get the airflow underneath. So, in my business, we try and, with every smoker, we pull the legs down before it goes out.
Smoke alarm now too.
So that's your trigger that sits in the bottom.
I just press a button and see what the noise makes.
All right. So we're going to start, and to make the test fair, we're using all medium-sized smokers, and then we'll start, and then we'll get you to come up and talk with flowers. So to make it fair, what we're doing is we're very scientific. We're using one piece of paper out of the local magazine, and each one, and then we're going to light the fuel, and then we're going to check them, and then we're going to do the puffs over. And while we're doing that 20-minute period, we'll have talking about the flowers, and Peter will start about with his waxing.
We're going to have some volunteers, one for each, to get them all lit at the same
Oh,
time.
I don't think we're
No, no, that's not
Well, depends on how long it takes to light.
Yeah, this is
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to, if we get half a dozen people come up.
Volunteers,
If you want to publish the findings, you'll have to.
yeah, you have to. Who brought the liquid amber? You can like that.
You want to write one?
So what do we do when we've got them going?
You put them down the front. Right, not there. Just like that. What's this one? Egg cartons.
Yeah, sure. Well, I was going to say, I'll take these up. Just don't let anybody nick the seat. Okay. Some are smoking and some aren't. I haven't got mine, so I really do need to get better smoking.
And protest against it. So old stacking normally does a lot better than what it's actually shown on the board. So any other questions?
Can you go through the results on the board?
So you look at the old sack only got 2 points. The new sack, which is normally the other way around, has got 4 points. Egg carton's got 5. The wood chip's got 3. The pine needle's got 3. The cardboard got 7. The rotten wood got 6, and the liquid amber got 2. But I suppose really the one that you've got to look at is this one here. We'll put, yeah, just like that. Because so now the cardboard would probably be the winner because it wasn't actually producing. Actually, did produce. Actually, the cardboard actually produced hot smoke. No, it didn't. So the cardboard was the winner. So that was just corrugated cardboard wound up into a roll with a piece of string around it. We have done that in the past, but what we've done is we've actually stripped one side off the cardboard first before we've rolled it. So, and then it was followed by the rotting wood, which was this stuff here. But if we look at that, the rotting wood actually produced hot smoke, so we'd have to disqualify it. And then air cartons would be next, which is normally the case. Air cartons, and the last time we did this was the outright winner. So, air cartons, hot smoke. Yeah, I don't think it did. So they would have to disqualify that as well. So then you'd have to go up to the new sack. So I would say that it really depended on the type of your smoker and how old and that they are. But give it experiment at home. Use other things, and if you come back and tell us, then we're more than happy to use your type of fuel here one Sunday when we're doing our bees. As long as we'll check to make sure it's not hot smoke. There was the lady said today there was a couple there. I think it was we talked about thyme. Thyme was a good one. So dry it and use it. So you're getting two bites of your pie there. One is that the bees are actually using it for themselves, and then you can reuse it as smoke fuel.